Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Filmdelve. Today, we have a double feature, starting with Bones and All by Luca something or another, the guy who did Challengers.
Wait, that's the
Starring,
guy that did Challengers?
yeah, it's
Wow.
about two. It's set in
You
a
know,
world where like
cannibalism and homosexuality are kind of the same thing if you think about it.
that is what the movie's saying,
Yep.
but it's about this world where cannibalism is like some kind of genetic disease you can get or something. And it's about two young cannibals who fall in love. Just think love with like Midwestern Tokyo Ghoul or something.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Babe, that was my pick for this month. And I thought it was good. I don't think I would rewatch. Thought it was a decent ride. I liked all the performances. I thought Timothy, I forget the chick's actress's name, but I thought they both
Timothy
did really good
Russell.
at like. I thought they were really good at this. Like, is it Taylor?
Yeah, it's Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor Russell.
But I thought they both did good, like portraying this like kind of like awkward teen kind of mannerisms for two teens who like didn't have a chance to socialize pretty much at all in their life. So I thought they communicated that really well. That these aren't really two people who know how to socialize and interact very well. I
Mm-hmm.
thought they portrayed that very well. Solly nails the creepiness. He a creepy motherfucker. Not even the creepiest dude in the movie somehow, but still. I thought all the characters again kind of portrayed their parts really well. The one thing is, cannibalism in this movie kind of really feels like it's supposed to be like an allegory for LGBTQ, and I don't know how well that fit for me, especially considering that LGBTQ elements were already also added in. Plus that, like Timothy has
Wait,
like
wait, what do you
is
mean by
doing gay.
that?
What do you mean? It's very clearly the cannibalism is meant to be like you know LGBTQ shit.
Yeah.
My score just went down. That's
What?
crazy.
What?
Oh. I think. I mean,
But like I
it's an
said, I don't think it
allegory for that,
works.
but
I
yeah.
don't think it works to a one because those elements are also added on top of it. So where like Timothy's doing like bisexual shit in this, so like it kind of muddies up the allegory, and also I think it's a poor allegory because in this they're actively harming others rather than sexuality in the real world not being harmful to anyone unless you're a pedophile or something. But
Yeah, I kind of went
not
off on a
like
tangent in my review about it because I mean, again, it kind of serves as an allegory for like a lot of things, like basically just like the general disenfranchised youth, right? Not just like queer identities, but I think on the surface level it's fine, but then if you kind of pick it, it kind of falls apart when you pick at it.
it feels a little tone deaf. But I know it's not like super ignorant because the filmmaker does a bunch of like I'd say a bunch of he does a bunch of LGBTQ like movies. Like I don't know if the filmmaker himself is gay, but he did what queer. He's done Challengers. Like he was kind of like I think he did another movie with Timothy or some shit. Like he does a lot of LGBTQ movies. So I can't like
Hmm.
I don't think he was like an ignorant person. I think he is respectful towards the subject and knows how to work it. So I don't know if it's just how the book handled it that is like he couldn't fix or what was going on.
That's interesting
I
because
don't think the allegory worked too
I
well
read
for
like
me.
a summary of the book, and I didn't see like anything mentioned about like either character being LGBT.
I
At
feel
least from
like
what
I
I
saw a
read.
comment in the book that I feel like I don't know if this is for sure, but I feel like I saw a comment that said the bisexual stuff with Timothy, like that character, is not in the book.
Yeah,
So then maybe
yeah,
the allegory just works better in that case for that.
yeah, and also like in
But
the book, in the summary also said that like Marin, the character, the female cannibal, preys on men that find her beautiful, which is something that I was like, huh,
she's literally a man eater. I get it.
man eater, she's a man eater. Yeah, so I feel like the director kind of took some things out. I mean, I was also kind of curious that like he switched the genders of the parents as well, like the one in for Marion, the one who stays and the one who's in the psychiatric hospital.
Yeah,
I thought
what's
that
the
was
dad in the book?
in the book. It's the mom who stays. And then the dad is the cannibal who's locked away and who locked himself away in the psychiatric hospital.
Yeah, I don't really know about that channel because it doesn't really change anything too significant. Make of her with her more powerful because I think just moms naturally kind of have the more parental feelings. So her
Mm-hmm.
rejecting her and telling her to die, I think hit harder with a mom than it would a dad. Just I think naturally.
Yeah, and
But like
also
I said, I don't know if
yeah,
the
go ahead.
allegory fit too well for me, but I enjoyed it. I don't think I'll rewatch it, but I liked it. It was a nice little journey. I appreciate they didn't kind of hold back with the cannibalism either, like romanticize and pretty it up. No, that shit was like dirty. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was fucked up. It was brutal. It was gross. They killed my poor guy before he even got to come, and then they ate his nipple while he was still
That
alive. That was
scene is
fucked up.
so fucking funny, dude. That scene is
Bro,
fucking
he didn't get a cum, and
amazing.
then he was still alive when he ate his
The
nipple, bro. You
noise,
could have
the
waited.
noise is fucking funny. Just I'm about to come, and he does. Then he kills him. Holy fuck, dude.
Like, you could have done me so many solids there.
I liked how she would just watch him from like hid in the corn maze. I don't. I made a comment. I was like, "Oh, she's sitting in the cuck chair."
I thought Marin, I don't know, sure. I feel like her little arc is a little weird to me in the middle, where she's like, I know I don't want to do this, then she like runs back to him, but I get she's like a lost teenager, so I can
Yeah,
kind of write it off. I don't know. I think the general formula is very predictable. Like I knew, oh, Sully's gonna show back up. Oh, one of them probably Lee's gonna die at the end. Then he's gonna have her eat him. Like that, I found that all very predictable.
bones and all.
I do find enjoyable that Sully somehow wasn't the biggest freak in this movie because you literally had a guy who's just like,
The,
yeah, I just want to be a cannibal for fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, what do you mean he saw you eating like a cop and just like, what? You freak?
Do you think it tasted like pork?
Maybe. Like, that shit was crazy. That dude, he was just doing it for the love of the game. I found it
Being a
very enjoyable, like
oh
cannibal.
I
yeah,
said.
the whole like he was a yeah he was an off duty cop. I thought we were gonna say nothing. Oh my bad. Anyway, he's a cop.
I did really did weird making like all the eaters feel very fucking like creepy too. Like I didn't trust any eater at all. I was like, why are all these guys so like weird, man? And also like the smelling thing is crazy. Like it's really like Tokyo Ghoul. It's kind of funny. Like it shares a lot of
Yeah.
common like trait.
Yeah, I kind of felt kind of silly thinking about Tokyo Ghoul when I was watching. I was like, "Huh, that's why
That's really
I
what I was
read that in
saying.
Tokyo Ghoul."
That's,
But then I saw your
I think my
review.
letterbox review also is really like Tokyo Ghoul live action shit.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw your review that said like Tokyo Ghoul
I
live
do.
action.
I did find it funny, Contra, in the group chat saying, "Did any of us pick a fucking normal romance movie?"
romantic.
What do you mean? This is romantic. Cannibalism as
Was
a
it?
metaphor for
I,
Because
love.
I
I
didn't feel the romance in this movie at
I
all.
did actually.
I
Funny
mean,
enough.
I agree. I agree they could have focused more on the relationship. Like it kind of montages it a lot. You don't see too many intimate
I didn't
moments.
think their chemistry was like interesting at all. I didn't care about them at all.
I thought their chemistry like fit for two like
Yeah.
not socialized awkward teens.
Yeah, but that's boring. I think
Oh
that's
my god, bro!
boring.
I'm sorry. It's not some like erotic, sexy fucking shit, man. Like, goddamn.
It's a
You gotta
coming
wait
of
till
age
next week.
film. You just might not like coming of age.
Well, no,
Type of
because I watched and loved Licorice Pizza, which is also a coming of age
The
film.
fuck did you just say to me, dog?
Licorice Pizza, it's a Paul Thomas Anderson film.
No, I
I
thought
don't
this was
know.
fine. And it was
Yeah, I
like two
mean,
outcasts. Like it did fine. Like they don't really know how to express to each other too well at first. Like I feel like it fits for what these characters are. And
yeah,
like
I
if you find
mean,
that boring, that's just personal taste. Like to me, it's not like I can change your mind or be like anything like that. It's just personal taste at that rate. But I thought it did well. I feel like I liked the song that popped up. It wasn't anything too special. And so it was just like a nice little enjoyable ride for me. I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. Like I sat down, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Didn't hold back in some aspects. I thought others like the allegory didn't hold up too well, but overall I thought it was full of good performances. I liked both the characters. I don't. I can't say I was too connected because I didn't really feel sad when Lee died because I saw it kind of like wow he got stabbed immediately, he's dead. I'm like he's gone. Lady, you had one job to grab the knife. You couldn't do that. Sully, I feel like there could have been more focus on Sully and building him up. He kind of feels like literally a he feels like a very basic plot device to like have the ending. Like I don't know, it just kind of feels like he could have had more. Maybe
I
show his
agree
like
with you,
obsession a
but I
little
also
better.
thought he kind of like stole the show.
I mean, the scene scenes he steals it because he's like really creepy, but like he's
I,
in
I
like
didn't
three
notice
scenes.
this. I didn't notice this when I was watching, but apparently you can see his truck like following them throughout the movie.
Hmm.
I don't think I noticed either.
I did not.
I don't think I did.
Oh, is that why I thought? Because there's a point where she's like trying to find out about her mom from her grandma or step grandma, where the fuck. And I hear a truck. Like I hear the truck, and I thought it was Lee leaving her. So I was like, "Yo, Lee, you leaving me?" And then he come out, he's there. I was like, "Okay, I guess I heard wrong."
Yeah, no, that was probably his truck.
Damn,
His nose crazy, man.
dude, that guy is crazy, bro. I love
Tokyo
Sully.
Ghoul.
Chud King.
Sully dried up.
Sully dried off next to
I'm
you. Sully never done that for anyone. That was my thoughts. Like, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Yay, go Chubs.
I enjoyed this. I was kind of synced in. I found Sully fucking fascinating, also just so funny. Mind you, guy who's not watched Twin Peaks, he felt like to me what I would imagine a Twin Peaks character is. He's so out there to me. I love Sully.
Don't piss me off, bro.
Sorry, bro, but like, yeah, I really like Sully. I think a Marine actress did pretty good. I really like the shot where I think it's the beginning of the movie where she walked down she's walking towards the taxis. I really like that shot in the movie. That or near the end after like where it shows them on the cliff with like the little sunset. But did I have my Discord freeze? Okay, no, I'm here. I thought I fucking froze. But yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I thought their little chemistry together was cute. Oh, I kind of really just vibe with it. I also again there's moments where I really like was comical to me was just the fucking beat off scene just because like I thought I was to lead him out and then kill him and he was just like no he had to go along with it. This shit really got me. But yeah, I do wish we got more into like the eaters, but it is what it is. But yeah, again, because like these eaters are fucking crazy. Like Sully's nose is fucking like diabolical because that motherfucker was just smelling her from fucking far away. Bro's on demon time with it. But yeah, also fuck Kaylee for like no reason. Like why? Why you gotta kill my sister, dog? But no, I thought it was pretty good actually. So I give it a 9 out of 10. And
Oh yeah.
I probably could rewatch it to be honest.
Yeah, that's a really good score.
And Conch, you want to go next?
He's gonna say I fucking hate it. 2 out of 10.
I thought this fucking sucked.
I thought it was fucking stupid. I hate love.
Okay.
I hate romance.
Whoa. All right. I thought it was all right. I didn't really feel the chemistry between the two main characters. I thought they were really boring. The character I did think was really good was Sully. He stole the show. I thought his actor was giving it his
I'm
all.
just saying.
Definitely not my favorite Timothy performance, I have to say.
I think I've only seen 2 Timothy performances, which is Dune and this.
Wait, is Marty Supreme out?
No,
Yeah, we gotta watch
tomorrow.
Marty Supreme right after this. Okay.
It's out
Alright.
tomorrow. The 3rd. It comes to digital.
Oh, okay.
I'll watch it. So I'll understand why
What else
people
is there?
are so obsessed with it.
So this is like half horror, half romance. I thought the
I
horror
mean, by
aspect
horror's a
was.
stretch. I think it's just a horror because of the source material. Like, it's
I
dark
think
source.
it's like just a
People kind of
teaser.
just do that when it's like a dark source material. They kind of just throw horror in there.
I guess so.
It's not really trying to be a horror movie in any aspect.
I suppose. Anyways, what I was
I mean,
going to say.
what was
I
your
should-
What
trend?
I was going to say.
I
What
mean,
I
you
was
just I
going to.
suppose you fucking motherfucker.
Maybe
Yo,
Thriller.
can you hear this shit?
No, I can't hear it. I don't know where it was.
Hey?
No.
Okay, he's sleeping. He's knocked out. What I was going to say was I liked the audio design a lot because the first time, because I didn't know anything about this movie, so when she started eating that girl at the sleepover, I was like, "What the fuck?" And the noises were like very unsettling. I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, what the
Oh yeah,
fuck?"
the crunching sounds were
So,
crazy.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
that
I knew
was
it was
one
about two cannibals, so I did.
that was one aspect of the movie that I actually did enjoy. Um, I don't remember the score at all.
Well, you already said your score probably went down.
He meant the music.
No. I mean the music.
Oh, my bad.
My score didn't change at all. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about this one. Man. I thought it was all right. Like it wasn't. I didn't think it was bad or anything, but I probably wouldn't ever watch this again. Um, I didn't actually give it a score, but I'm thinking
You said you told me 6 out of 10.
I don't know, 3 out of 5.
Okay, so 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Well, that leaves you.
Cosmosito.
Yes. Okay. So, what a ride of a movie. So I rated this a 7.3.
Damn, bro.
Um,
I'm a glazer.
I think my biggest criticism of this is trying to use the movie as an allegory for queer identity, if that makes sense. Because I think it can just work as obviously like a tale of disenfranchised youth living on the margins in Midwestern America, right? But I think my biggest problem with this film was just that how it chooses to portray it, like how Skelly was kind of saying, that kind of falls apart. But I mean, I'll start with the things I liked. So I really liked the concept of the eaters, and I liked that it was very like vague. We don't get like a long introduction to what they are. We just know that they're just people that were born with this condition that makes them have a compulsion to eat human flesh. And
Yeah, I
if
like
they
those
don't,
people too.
yeah, and if they don't, they end up like Marin's mom, which is basically they starve themselves and eat themselves. So there's just like no explanation for why this happens. It just seems to be like inherently genetic, passed down from parent to child. And we get some details, like how Sully is able to smell Marin, or like how they're able to kind of like smell each other. That kind of hints to them being like slightly biologically different. Also there's might be like, maybe that was just me, but there's also like an implication of like strength. For example, like Marin eating her babysitter at like 3 years old. Like,
Well,
goddamn.
also, I mean, it sounds like she was carrying her. She suddenly got like bit in the fucking throat. I don't know if you
Yeah.
doing much fighting after, but in
Fucking
terms of
strong ass
strength, they say
bite
you can
though.
eventually eat
God
bones.
damn.
So I have to assume their teeth get really strong if you can eat like bones and all.
I get it.
Well, that's a pod point though. I assume that goes with the
Yeah.
strength. Like you have to have unreal teeth for that.
Yeah, for sure. So there's that kind of implication, but obviously there's like nothing on their creation, evolution. They just simply are,
Yeah,
and they
we don't
just
know if like,
navigate.
they even need it to survive. Like it just seems like the way they talk is just like an impulse to get stronger the more you don't eat.
I don't know. It just kind of seems
Since they're
like if
eating
they
at the
don't.
diner.
Yeah, because it seems like they can just eat normal food, but they have this compulsion to keep eating, and if they
And
don't, they kind
it
of.
gets worse. And he says like a high. He's like because the guy called him a junkie. So I think maybe it's just like that. It's like a compulsion that you don't need to survive, but once you like taste it, it gets like you this really powerful aphrodisiac type deal.
Yeah, and then, but we also have kind of like the example of like if you don't eat, which is Marin's mom and how she ended up. So it kind of like seems like the compulsion like has severe consequences if they don't consume human flesh. But see how it's like kind of like up in the air. We don't really know. That's what I really like about the concept of just eaters. Um, and I like how it's just vague and our characters don't know either. They just kind of have to accept that they have this compulsion, and they kind of like accept it as a part of their lives. And I also really liked how they told Marin's backstory with the tape and the father explaining the several incidents that took over her life.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that real quick
Yeah, go
because
ahead.
that's part of her characterization I found odd. Is she's like the whole movie she's like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to kill people, but then the dad's like, yeah, you be eating kids, it was fucked up, you didn't feel bad at all. I'm like, well, what? I'm like, she
Mhm.
be moral
Oh
crusader,
yeah.
but like she was like
Um,
I mean, she was a kid, but like this is like eight than other instances as she grew up in her teens because they move like several times. They have a routine down. So like
yeah.
she's killed people, like she kids and shit. But now she's like, this is fucked up.
I don't know, man. That guy
But
was married, you know.
but I wonder if she kind of like at first like disassociates a little bit. Because for example, in the first scene that we see her eat human flesh, right, when she bites her friend's finger, she kind of seems like she's out of it, and then she recuperates, and then is suddenly like back to her senses, and knows that she's fucked up really badly. So I
Yeah,
wonder if
but so she
like,
knows she does it still. Like it
yeah,
doesn't.
but I wonder if like,
Moralizing just doesn't work with me when I know you be eating kids and shit.
but I wonder if she kind of like, again, like kind of dissociates towards it, and then maybe it's like, oh shit, I did this, and then I don't know. It's just really confusing in that aspect. Like we don't
Everyone
really
moralizing to her
know.
like I'm hungry, Lee.
Or she's like lost in her hunger, right? So,
Lee, I need
but
you
I
to jerk
really,
off another gay guy. Okay, honey.
but that's what I really liked either ways. It's just kind of that background, and just like she's just had this awful compulsion that she doesn't really understand, and her father doesn't understand, and the only person that could have actually like given some guidance went crazy. I also like the cinematography of this movie. I feel like it brought so much life to Midwestern America, which I think sometimes gets overlooked because, like, you know, what do we look when what do we think when we think of Midwestern America? We don't really think of anything like, at least I don't, right? Because I never grew up there, so I don't think of anything like particularly striking about Midwestern America. But then this movie kind of brought out a lot of the beauty in the towns and the plains and the rivers and everything. Um, but it's like there's a lot of beauty shown in it. I think it's really gritty, it's hazy, it's vivid, it's dreamy. It's very like I don't know. It's very nostalgic in that kind of sense. Even though obviously I never grew up there. Then I also really liked. Oh, I also really liked that. It's so like the cannibalism is just like a feature of the movie. It's not like exactly like just the star of the show. It's not like overly over the top. It's not like, campy or anything like that. It just simply is. It's just a feature of the movie. And I mean, I also liked Lee and Marin. I think both actors did a really good job, especially cementing the relationship, because again they're kind of like these I keep repeating it, but literally just disenfranchised youth living on the margins of society, transient. They really don't have a place to call home except each other. So I think they did really well in that. I really like the scene where they kiss um in the farm, the cow farm. I was the whole time I was like, that must fucking stink. Like, imagine kissing there. That's crazy to me. Um, oops.
Who left?
Well, Skelly, he's having problems with
Oh,
his
okay.
PC. But I think what Skelly was saying about like the queer allegory for this movie is where I'm. This is where I kind of like the movie falls apart for me because I think there was an attempt to certainly write it that way. I mean, obviously, we have the scene where Lee jerks off the man from the was it a theme park or was it a carnival? Was it like a theme park,
It
right?
was a carnival.
Carnival.
Carnival, yeah. So we have that very obvious gay scene of him jerking off a man and seducing him, but we also have that scene with Marion and her best friend laying under the table while Marin admires her fingernails. It was clearly meant to be sapphic for sure. Um, I mean, obviously, like the on the surface, it's right. We talk about these characters that are rejected by mainstream society. They have no home, no roots, no connection. So that kind of connects to a lot of like queer youth, for example, in very like rural areas, right? Where there's no connection, there's no like for them, there's no like chance to bond with other people because obviously right, rural communities have this kind of stereotypical outlook uh, on gay people, on trans people, sort of things like that. But there I saw this argument about saying that portraying a same-sex couple in this scenario would basically shine a negative light on the queer community, and that taking a straight passing queer couple was a better choice. But I think the thing about this is that Lee is tricking a man. He's exhibiting predatory behavior, right? He's tricking a man into having sex and taking advantage of him to eventually kill him. And like, but then the gay guy, right? The gay guy, oh, suddenly he's not so innocent either. He's older. He has a wife at home with a baby. So
Okay.
yeah, so I feel like when it comes to this is like a sort of like situation where a gay man is tricked by a straight man. Well, not straight man, but then
Yeah, have you seen his hair?
You know,
sorry.
as someone who lives in the South.
But it's like, I felt it was kind of, I don't know how to explain it basically, but it was kind of strange seeing like a predatory man take advantage of a gay man, but also that gay man turns out to be not so innocent. He has a wife. He's cheating on his wife. He's older, and then he gets killed, right? And then it's kind of turned into like this moralizing scene with Marin. I don't know. It just kind of like didn't. I don't know. It just kind of messes with the whole queer allegory. I don't know. I don't know if I explained myself very well. I think I was just yapping, but 'cause that was just my personal view. That I feel like if there was a chance to make, there was an attempt to make this a queer allegory, then I think the director didn't do a very good job here, because he's kind of showcasing that bisexual men or gay men are inherently predatory towards other men, right? I don't know. It's just like I just don't like it. I just don't like the queer allegory, especially involving Lee in this movie. But yeah, that was basically it. Sorry I talked so long. I just have a lot of thoughts when it came to this.
Well, all right. You back, Kelly?
I don't know what the fuck going on. Like, I'm on my phone, my PC's back up again. I don't know what the fuck happened with it. Like, both my monitors just went black. I looked
That's
at my
so
PC,
weird.
still like flashing, like it's still on. So like, I turned off, turned back on, and I got back up my monitors and turned back on, and it did it again. So now I'm back on it again. Now it seems like it's fine.
That's
Like, it's
so
just getting
weird.
both my monitors went like black as if my PC was turned on. Look, and it's like flashing a red light. Like, I see it's working. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. Weird.
Uh-oh. But actually, I had a question for everybody. How do you feel this movie does as an allegory for veganism?
What?
That's what?
What?
Do you think this movie could be an allegory for veganism? It's not something I
No.
believe. Okay. It is not
Is
something
that
I believe
up?
because hold on.
Would it be like the
Let me
opposite?
explain why I'm asking this question. It's because on the when for the author of the book that this movie is based off stated that it wasn't meant to be an allegory for veganism.
Well, maybe it works better in the book. I don't know. Definitely not the
I
movie.
don't know. I don't
We
know.
really don't know. We haven't read it.
But it would be like that. Just the very idea would be like the opposite of veganism in every way.
I mean, the thing is, like
Like,
in the book, not a lot of details are like
Girl, I'm
it's the
getting
same
this
material,
fucking
right?
urge
It's just
to eat vegetables.
because the author herself is vegan,
I could smell
and
broccoli.
You know what? That explains so many things.
She became a full vegan after, and then wrote the book afterwards.
Bitch is probably feeding for a hamburger, so she wrote a cannibal book.
I don't know. It also doesn't make sense for the author to say that, but
Well, you know,
I
J.K.
feel like
Rowling says a lot of
I
things that
feel
don't
like
make
if it
any
was an
sense.
allegory for veganism, it would be like the vegans would be the regular people in the story, and like the cannibals would represent meat eaters, though. Like that would make more sense to me if it was trying to do an allegory like that, because then it'd be like, oh yeah, we don't need to eat meat to survive. We just love it. We love eating it and shit. Like I don't know. Like I just don't think it
Yeah.
fits unless you do it like that way. Well, again, we haven't read the book. Don't know what it does. So I can't comment too much on that. I was gonna say, last thing. I like that the dad literally raised her till she was 18 and was like, "All right, I put in my 18 years. I'm out."
what would you
Like,
do? What
like
would
so,
your
like her
kid
18th
do?
birthday, he leaves that message. Like he literally puts in his 18 and is like, "I did enough."
What would you do? Your kid started like eating flesh, human flesh.
Probably kill him.
Well, as long as it wasn't anybody I cared about, I'd let that nigga rock.
They
Uh,
straight up ate their babysitter.
I'd probably bash a little motherfucker's head in, to be honest.
Uh, what did the babysitter look like?
Okay, man.
All right, so are we gonna rate this first, or then do quotes probably then rate?
We can rate both after.
Okay.
We can rate both at the end. Anyway, my task was, what's a romantic movie that like emotionally touched you in some way, like made you feel something?
Shit.
Good question.
Yeah, you had a week. You had 2 weeks to ponder it. Actually, you had 2 weeks to think of an answer.
Shit.
Really?
Hey man, your
Don't
your
hate man me.
your task,
You're
your
gonna piss me
task,
off.
your task. Why don't you go first?
You're gonna piss me off. Jack and the Cuckoo Clock Heart. It's my. I really get touched by the ending. What now?
I'm gonna go with Licorice Pizza. I like that
What
movie a
what it
lot.
made you feel, man? What moment?
You know, just the whole thing.
Wow.
The whole thing. Wow,
The whole thing.
Contra, you're so wow. You
Well,
should
yeah,
write.
I give that movie like a really high score. Okay, I liked it a lot. I'll probably watch it again.
He's a PTA glazer.
I think for me, 2046 touched me deeply for sure.
Oh
I don't know
wait,
if I call that
I
movie
should have said In the
that
Mood for
movie's
Love.
like the
God damn
opposite
it!
of a romance movie.
Hmm?
I think that movie's like the opposite of a romance movie.
The it has romance, but it's just like
Nope,
tragic.
not a romance.
Could
It's
I
got
say
Pick a
romance
technically
different
the same
depressed?
way. It's got romance the same
Oh
way
my
the
god, you're
whorehouse
just gonna
needs
pick every
romance.
Wong Kar-wai movie you've watched in the last 2 fucking months, lady?
What? They touched me.
Do you have any original fucking thoughts in your head? The last 2 months, all
That's
these fucking Wong Kar-wai we've watched?
they touched me emotionally. That's what I said.
Kill yourself.
What?
Kill your.
Fine. What if I say Brokeback Mountain? Just kidding.
You're fucking chewing loud as fuck too, by the way. We hear you this whole time.
I'm fucking hungry. Okay, fine,
You're on a
fine.
podcast, lady.
I'm gonna say, but if that doesn't satisfy you, then I'm gonna say Like Water for Chocolate from 1992.
What?
What?
Like water
For
for
chocolate.
I've
chocolate.
never heard of it, so I'll give you that one.
What the hell is this? Oh, 4 out of 4 on Roger Ebert. It must
Man,
be
you were
fire.
talking about licorice pizza, man. Why are you mad at this other weird ass food movie?
I'm not mad at it. What are you talking about?
It's
Shut
based
up, man.
off
Why you sound like Canadian right there? Why'd you go boo?
What are you talking about? See, there I did it on purpose. Anyways, no, I
I
said
read
out.
the book it's based off when
No,
I
you
was
didn't.
like, in
Chubbs?
middle school.
You know,
but
in Adam
crazy.
Sandler's first 50 days, I really enjoyed. I don't know, when you're saying film, I think really fucking hit me, and sadly, I can't think of anything really big. So the only thing I can think of, sadly, only made me think of that, which is something we watched today. So I don't think it's fair, but I ain't really got none, so we're just gonna do it. It was when Emily, realized that it like fucking Victor and Victoria, it's like she's stealing Victoria's dream, and it's like to actually help Victor get his true love and not steal the other person's dream. That made me feel
The
something.
only way that touched me was it made me angry because he should have gone undead. He should have gone both, actually. Then we should have ended with one on each arm.
If Tim Burton was base, he would do it, man.
They should have had a polycule.
Hmm.
All right, well, that thing's like a good transition to the next movie of Chubbs.
Corpse Bride.
Yippee!
Yeah, Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. I somehow managed to get a musical and anime movie into the podcast.
Musical is really stretching it, buddy. It has one musical fucking scene.
What? Had a few.
No, it didn't. What's besides the skeleton? Where's the other ones?
The Day Has to Be Perfect at the beginning of the movie is a musical
And then the
quiz.
Two?
And
I don't
then-
think you know what a musical is.
And then also the planning wedding scene, and then also the Emily with the spider.
No, it didn't, bro.
I was like half paying attention, and I knew there were like more than one.
You were playing Red Dead 2 and like making our fucking stream lag, brother. You weren't watching that shit.
I was making your stream lag.
Yeah,
You didn't say anything.
we did.
No, you
We
didn't.
specifically did. You had to
I would've heard
restart
you.
the stream. Why are
Would've
you
heard you.
lying? You had to specifically restart the stream.
I had to
You had to
restart the
close
stream
it out.
because it froze. That's not lagging.
Oh, yes, it is. That's the
No, it
biggest
isn't.
lag of all.
No, it froze. It stopped. Lagging is not stopping.
Yeah, you made it freeze. It lagged and then froze. Why are you lying?
Why are you lying?
Well, you think there wasn't 8 people in there I can fucking bring up?
What, are you
We'll
going to
put you
bring
on
in
fucking
fire for
trial.
testimony? She's legally
Yeah, I'll have Bowie
retarded.
in there. I'll
She's not
fly in
admissible
there.
in court, okay?
I'll have fucking was Rose there? I don't remember. We'll have a fucking
Rose
at least
is
5
mute.
people.
Okay, you're gonna get a
Oh.
testimony from a mute person?
Yeah.
Hi, kitty.
Scratching my balls.
Not a musical. Trump said it himself. The skeleton musical scene was the best one, though. Just
Yeah,
FYI.
Remains the Day is the best song.
I just saw myself for being homophobic there. Sorry.
Wow, man.
For just knowing the kind of really made me have bad
He
thoughts about
fucking
you.
says it in the song!
All right, buddy. Pack it up.
Fucking says it.
If I didn't know you're bisexual for years now, I'd know it right there. I would have been doing a dokes face if you said that shit. I didn't know your sexuality already. I'd have been doing the dokes face. Like, what's going on there? He knows the score name.
That's
See, this is gonna
crazy.
get worse. Cause fuck, I actually don't want to go first now, cause that was gonna really go bad.
No, Chubbs, you should go
Go
first.
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Chubbs, go first.
Musically, I like the first
And-
songs the way it does a 4-way, which is
What?
fuck. A 4-way, pretty much like at the start of it, the fish parents, right? Is like, everything has to be absolutely perfect. Later on they twist this again to it's a horrible day for a wedding, and then it's everything perfect. And near the end of it goes a 4-way where 4 of the singers are singing at the same time. What?
No, I'm talking to my camera.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. Yeah, it's called 4-way. But I like that. Usually musicals. Little tangent, I just like that. But I like obviously the aesthetic of Tim Burton like anime movies, which I haven't seen many of his shit to be fair. Of anime.
What else
I
has he
mean.
made?
He made obviously Night Before Christmas. This
I
the
didn't see
one.
that.
I mean, when you want to argue about May, we could argue that Tim Burton isn't really the main creative force behind any of these, but
The
he's kind of the name attached.
name attached
Paranorman?
then. Paranorman. That was what I was looking for. Thank you.
Alice
the
in
dog-
Wonderland, the Johnny Depp one.
Yeah. What's the dog? Is there a dog one?
Isn't that Paranorman?
Is it Paranorman?
I thought that was Paranorman. I never watched that one. Isn't that when he like brings his dog back? It's not
Yeah.
what it's called. It.
Okay, maybe I'm fuck. All right.
The Charlie and Chocolate Factory, right? With Johnny Depp too. All these bad movies I mentioned. Batman, the with the Joker, fucking Jack Nicholson.
But yeah, but I like I really like stop motion. I like the animation style of stop motion. It's fun, even though Emily had a lot of titty jiggle, which means someone had to keyframe that shit like 100 million fucking times. Uh, but no, I like all the songs are charming. I think all the actors and actors did a really good job singing them. Um, Rains the Day is the best song. Uh, Again, the Tim Burton movies have like a really nice little, I guess, would you say gothic? Would that be correct to say?
I mean, they have a gothic look, I guess. I
All right, gothic look,
Yeah.
a nice like gothic look. Um,
don't know why she's going well, as if she's trying to
No,
actually when
no,
like
no, no,
gothic as an
fine.
actually been
I was
used
gonna say,
forever now,
I
besides
was gonna say,
music.
in this one, definitely gothic.
but
I
yeah,
mean, I say all of his movies have a gothic style aesthetic type deal. It's like it's nothing like deep. A lot of it's shallow, but like his art style is really appealing in that way.
but yeah, I thought,
Edward Scissorhands wasn't that him?
yeah, I think so.
It's like literally anything with Johnny Depp. If I can probably be like, it's he was attached to it.
But I thought, I think it's just like a neat little fucking film.
Now he's doing the Wednesday show.
Shut up, not Tim Burton stuff.
He's doing the 2 season Wednesday, bro.
I didn't know. I did not know that actually.
Yeah, he's the creator of that show.
Anyway, uh, I guess like fuck. What would I give this? I didn't. Fuck. I'd probably get like an 8 out of 10.
Me too.
Me too.
I gave it like a 7.
You're a chart.
I mean, it's short. It's fun. Like I don't know. It's not a movie I think about a lot in terms of Tim Burton works.
That's fair.
I think it's one of the more recognizable ones. But if I think about Tim Burton, I'm like that Raj. It's obviously gonna be Nightmare Before Christmas, quote unquote Tim Burton. But this one, I think it's fun. Like I like the art styles. I like the ideas. I don't know. It's a short little fun time. But if I'm gonna, I don't know. I don't think about it. Be like, oh, I should rewatch that. Like I haven't watched this movie since I was like 8, or like 10, or some shit. And I've never really thought about it too much since.
I agree.
Meanwhile, Nightmare on Christmas, I watch like every year for Christmas. It's a movie I revisit all the time.
That also has some good songs.
I agree there. Kidnap the Sandy Claus by
I was
Korn
literally about to
is
say
a banger.
I find that song catchy.
The cover by Korn is Kino.
I've actually not heard that.
There's also a Marilyn Manson cover of one of the songs. I've listened to a lot of the covers of like the bands. But no, yeah, it sounds like a 7. It's a fun time. I think the most striking part to it isn't really the story to me, but obviously the stop motion designs. Like I said, the art direction is. I love the mix with Elizabeth. I like that she's like mixed like skeleton, not just like completely zombie. Like in Name Before Christmas, the chick she's just fully zombie, and that's how like she had kind of like a more mixed design. I liked all of the exaggerated features, the chins especially. This movie loves doing very exaggerated chins. I thought it made it fun.
The
I'm a very.
lady, what's her name? Victoria's mom's chin. Holy shit.
I like the look of the main guy, like little starved fucking motherfucker. But yeah, I don't know. It's like a short, fun time. Yeah, it's an easy movie to like just sit down and watch because it's like an hour and 17 minutes long.
Yeah,
Like it's just a good little time.
in total, yeah.
It should have ended with him having Elizabeth and Victoria polycule ending. Uh,
Wait, wasn't her name Emily?
who cares?
I care.
The Corpse
I
Bride
care
is
about
Emily,
women.
yes.
The only reason I remember the zombie chick is the cosplayers who dress up as her. Okay, that's her biggest cultural fucking mark is cosplay. I like the dog. I always like when he does skeleton dogs. They look cool. I like that there was a French beheaded guy because he got guillotined. Okay, well, is that it? Well, what's anyone else have deeper thoughts?
Not really. I give it a 4 out of 5.
um, yeah, so I gave it an 8 out of 10 because I mean I feel like I almost call
Four
her
to five.
almost
You
call
can't
her
even talk about
Sally.
it, bro. I'm the only fucking intellectually honest person here. Fuck
I
you.
almost
What
call
the
her Sally,
fuck?
but
No,
I
you are. You
mean
had plenty to talk about. Your score was earned. Him being like 8 out of 10, and I have nothing to say about it. Fuck him.
Oh wait, by the way, I want to finish. I like the War Buddy skeletons because they clearly killed each other in a war.
I also like the saber setup, like the saber with the guy, and then that's kind of how the conflict where he like stabs at him, and it's and her, and boop, boop.
Yeah.
Were you
okay,
saying
so
something, Cosmo? Yeah.
yeah, I was about to start my review. But I was gonna say that I mean Emily's design is iconic. I mean, I feel like obviously Scully said because of cosplayers, right? And he's right. Like I remember her design because of like cosplayers, but also like art I've seen. I mean, it's starkly beautiful, whimsical, macabre. And what is there not to like about this movie? I mean, just for the amount of detail spent on the stop motion animation, they even animated the boob jiggles. Do you know how insane that is to me? Like that's fucking crazy that they animated the boob jiggles. And if you've seen anything like about stop motion animation, you know like every single thing the characters do is like multiple shots,
Me
right?
watching behind the scene footage of Mad God, seeing them do some of the most crazy stop motion techniques ever. Me seeing Tim Burton fucking employees animate each keyframe of boob jiggle. I mean, I guess it's the same.
Crazy. It's so fucking crazy to me. Um, but still, I think there's just so much praise to give for the amount of detail. I mean, I can that went into making like a very beautiful movie. I mean, for example, the skeleton musical number. Well, can we call it musical number or not?
The
Or
Remains
we
of the
can just call
Like
it.
Day.
I said, it's the only one anyone remembers.
I mean,
Okay,
like,
so
there's
for
no
that
question
one,
about it. It is probably the most like biggest musical number, and it is the one. It's if you go on YouTube, that's the fucking probably be the first result. So the one was no. That's probably why I know that song name more than any other fucking one.
Yeah, that's why, buddy.
Fuck off! This is why I'm glad I didn't watch Chicago with you fuckers, because I wouldn't
I'm
hear
doing the
that.
dokes. My fucking fingers to my eyes, pointing at my fucking monitor right now. I thought I was doing what you're saying. I did that.
but like I was saying, the skeleton musical number, like it was absolutely gorgeous and gorgeously animated. I can't just imagine the amount of time it took just to get everything done. I mean, and then the plot itself, I mean, it's relatively simple, right? And effective. It has, and I think it's nice. It has a mature handling of dark subjects, and um, Emily's design is obviously very beautiful. I really love the use of like the dark blues, and the dark blues are just so beautiful in this movie. And then if anything, I wish we got more moments with Victor and Victoria getting to know each other a little bit, because at least Victoria felt like right away for Victor. And then I was really sad when Emily went passed on. I was turned to a bunch of butterflies. I was kind of sad. I miss her. She was fantastic. She's my girl. So, but I mean, it's a relatively simple movie. There's nothing like crazy to say about it. No, like you can definitely do deep analysis, but I don't think it was. I don't think
And
it's meant for this type of movie.
I don't think there's very much deep analysis you can do with this movie.
I think you can if you wanted to. If you're like a fervent
Yeah,
English
if you
major
imagine things,
fan.
sure. Yeah,
I,
you
I,
can
Yeah,
make shit up.
I think it
that's
wears
what
a
English
lot of
majors
its
do,
stuff on
anyways.
its sleeve. I think it's very like open.
No, I mean, it's like clearly a kids movie. It's just
Yeah.
trying to be like a sweet little
I mean,
tale.
literally, fucking Lord Barkus. It's just him, the fucking shadow thing. It just looks like him.
I think my
I
favorite
will
scene in the
say,
movie.
one thing I wanted to touch on. I did think the movie had really good voice acting.
Oh,
Oh
I was
yeah,
thinking the same thing.
my favorite scene in the movie was at the end when Lord Barkless and Victor are fighting, right? Sword fighting, or fork fighting, and he pokes him in the butt. That was my favorite scene because I liked how Lord Barkley screamed. It was so stupid. I loved it. Well, yeah, I mean, 8 out of 10 for just nostalgia factor and the fact that stop animation was crazy for this movie.
All right. Well, what was your task?
Oh fuck.
Your task
Uh-oh.
was. Why do I know your task, but you don't know your task?
Pop quiz. What's my task?
What's a romantic trope you like?
Oh fuck, that was my task.
Bruh.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can look in the group chat. It's like 4 messages up,
I
man.
mean, I knew that. I knew that, man. I knew that. Romantic trope I like.
Wow. You'd think we didn't have a week of preparation for these episodes, man. The
I
way you
fucking
guys
hate
wait till the
tasks,
fucking
man.
episode.
I hate the tasks.
You can't. It's a question most of the time. It's an easy ass question.
Fuck these tasks, man.
You
We're gonna
made
go
it.
back to you to make fucking cartoon characters and shit. We're gonna go back to the fucking difficult ones.
I'll prepare
Fuck.
discussion questions.
Your questions take 5 seconds to think the answer to. Oh my god, I'll go first. I like enemies to lovers.
Yay!
I like that good juicy.
I love enemies to
Yeah,
lovers.
I like that good juicy chemistry of hate and love.
I also like opposite. It can fall into that.
What happened to your mic? Are you in a closet?
Me?
Oh, okay, it's good now.
Oh, maybe because I turned it kind of weird, but no, me. I also like enemies to lovers. I also like
Yeah.
opposites attract, which can go along with that a little bit.
Friends to lovers.
Gay,
True.
yay!
All right, Contra.
I like a dude that's like relatively normal, trying to
Wow.
like figure out
A weird
a
chick?
like esoteric chick. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
You just-
Okay.
an example.
Manic pixie dream girl is what he likes. Okay.
Not exactly. The film that comes to mind for me is Breakfast at Tiffany's. I really love that film.
I thought you were gonna say licorice pizza again. I was gonna punch you in the face.
No, it's not. That film's not like that.
All right, he likes weird girls, ex normal guy. Chubbs likes friends to lovers. I like enemies to lovers. She likes
Gay.
opposite
Gay.
attracts.
Chubbs is gay.
Damn. Isn't
Triple
your
no.
literal like? Wait, hold on a second. Isn't your literal 1OC with the fucking
Me
guy like your childhood friends and now they're like
me wanting not
lovers?
to pick the same answer to actually think of something.
Me
getting
remembering
shit on-
Cosmo's OC lore to own her.
I like.
That's how you know I'm a good friend. I remember her OC lore. I remember her OC lore to own her. That's how you know I'm a good friend.
Whoa! Hold on! Don't expose me like that. But yes, I do like childhood. I like friends to lovers, childhood friends to lovers too. But I'm gonna call Chubbs gay because he said that
These
first.
days we call that incest vibes.
Shit, you're right. My bad. I
I'm from
haven't caught up
Alabama.
to.
All right, man.
I caught up to fandom discourse.
All right.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Rating. I like you.
I like you.
Hey, rating time. Bones and all.
Would we say like?
I would be honest. I think both these
C?
movies are C movies. I think it's a
Okay,
C
C.
movie.
Okay.
You give it a 7.3 too. Like I thought.
I'm good with that.
you were-
I would say B minus maybe, but yeah, if we could. I say C actually might be better. Yeah.
Why you like whimper like a dog? Did you hear that?
How about Bones and All C, Corpse Bride B?
B.
You know what's funny? I actually have the opposite feeling that. I feel like Bones all should be.
I
like,
don't
low
think it's
B.
a B. I don't think it's either a B. I think they're both. I'm thinking both high C.
High C, I can go there. I can shake your hand, good sir.
I think both have high C
Okay,
potential.
yes.
Now, if you want to put a ball like in above Bones and all whatever in the fucking C category, I don't give a fuck. But I think they're both C movies, at least to me.
I think I would place
Movies I
Corpse
wouldn't
Bride
rewatch.
slightly higher than Bones and All.
I definitely think chance of rewatch, I would be more likely to rewatch Corpse Bride.
C tier. Corpse Bride, Bones and all. Fantastic Planet, Tigers Are Not Afraid, Together, A Touch of Sin.
That's fine. Fine with me.
All right.
Totally.
Damn, C tier and B tier have the same number of things.
Next week we get to watch a film made by a confirmed pedophile.
Oh.
Do you have to introduce it like that?
Yes.
It's not a good time to be bringing up.
This is the guy in the group chat who was like, "Do any of us pick a normal fucking romance movie?" Jesus Christ, as he was
Whoa.
watching Bones and all.
Whoa. Could be normal. I don't know. I haven't watched it.
It's made by a pedophile. What do you think?
Oh,
Listen, he did make
he
Chinatown.
made
That's
Chinatown.
goated.
Okay. Oh, whoa. I didn't know pedophiles are shooters. Yeah.
Chinatown is goated though. Well, that's a good transition, I guess. You can give the movie in your task contra.
My task?
Oh, he did not think of a task.
Well, I literally put in the group chat, think of your task. When you said you were the one next.
Skelly realizing he's the only fucker that remembers any of the task.
Don't worry, Skelly. I remember the task.
Well, fuck off! You don't fucking. He has to remind you sometimes too. Don't even fucking act like you're not with us.
Sometimes I remember most.
The worst
more
part
than
is
you.
Okay. Listen. The movie is Bitter Boon, okay? And the task
Bitter
is,
Boon.
what's an aspect of romance movies that you hate? Okay? That's easy, right?
Okay, you just looked up some chubs. That's crazy. Fuck you.
Wow.